I lie to you. I mean, why would this word lie to you? I mean, it straight tell you. It's just straight tell you where people come from. See, I keep telling you that I'm an Israelite for a reason. This place is called Israel for a reason. So when you look at this land, you can understand where people come from, and it just tell you. Everybody know Noah came from the ark. I mean, it say clear as day right here. It says right there, it says, and Noah went forth with his sons, his wife, and his son's wife, and every beast and creeping thing, fowl, and everything in there that creeped upon the earth from the ark. And if you read it, it'll tell you even further about the generations. If you got the laws of books, it'll tell you the generations, the Ham, Shem, and Japheth, his sons. You know what I'm saying? Noah's one flesh. So everybody come from Noah. You know what I'm saying? And then they three sons, and it's three different bloodlines. So it tell you what this area is and what this look like. These are the names of it today, and I got names of it then. So it tell you the first city. Everybody's one language at this time. So it's Ham, Shem, and Japheth, and it came in the land right about here, because you gotta understand where the land of Ur is. It tell you that Abraham's father lived in the land of Ur, the Chaldeans, but you gotta understand who Ham, Shem, and Japheth is. So in the lost books in Jasher, you can go find it for yourself, or in Jubilees, it'll tell you that Ham has 700 men total. Like Ham, and it says Ham begot Mazran, Put, Canaan, and Cush, and they begot sons like Sheba and all them. But it was a total of 700 men. And then Japheth, you know what I'm saying, another brother, he had a total of 500 men. Magog, Javan, all them. And Shem had, 350 men. And they all right there. So that's a total of everybody that's in this area, one language. And they all went their way, you know what I'm saying, into their own lands. So these are some of the lands that what it looked like before, you know what I'm saying. You got like you got Egypt, that's Mazaram. It even goes to detail. You got Canaan right here. So Canaan and how it looks today. And this is the land of Canaan because it's the Mediterranean Sea. And like I said, this is the Mediterranean Sea, what it's called now. So when you look at Canaan, you got it. So the Most High cursed Canaan, the land of Canaan. He cursed them. All right. So it said right here that he cursed them. I'll get to it right there. And it says, and cursed be Canaan. And it says, the servant, he shall serve his brethren, and blessed be Shem, you know what I'm saying? And Cain shall serve Shem, and he shall enlarge Japheth, and Japheth shall dwell in the house of Shem, and Canaan shall serve them both, you know what I'm saying? Basically. So Canaan didn't do that, because basically Canaan defied Noah. Noah became a man of the vine. He started building vineyards and stuff and drinking wine. He got drunk, and like I said, the Ham took his shit and passed it down, which was his garment, and gave it to Nimrod. And Nimrod became a great man. Like I said, Nimrod. So at this time, I told you how many people lived on Earth. So that's the total people lived on Earth. And Nimrod built the first city with one language everybody speak, and it was Shinar. This is the first one of the cities they built, like Babel, Shinar, all these places. And this area was here. You know what I'm saying? Shinar. And this is actual Babel right here. You can go all the way to the future of Nebuchadnezzar, all the way down, but in the Persian Gulf. You understand the Persians, Syria, the Sumerians, all that shit that you say that they started the true language. They got all the knowledge and all that shit, and you go by it's all star worship. Because that's what they did. They worshiped the stars. They placed their gods in heaven for you to worship. Just like Egyptians, all that shit sprung from. These are the children of Ham. You understand who the Hamites are. Come all the way down here, all the way Ham. And this area right here, you understand that Abraham had more kids. Abraham, we'll explain Edom in a second, but Abraham had another son, Ishmael, and the Ishmaelites. You know what I'm saying? All the Muslims, just look at this shit. Look, just look at it. Look. Everywhere you look. It's not Muslim, it's the Ishmaelites. The belief is Muslim. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta understand they believe in dumb shit. They believe in false prophets, you know what I'm saying? But it's the Ishmaelites, the kids of them. And in this area, they mingled with other nations, like the Medians, you know what I'm saying? You gotta understand, Abraham had more kids, he married Keturah, and then this is one of his kids. It tells you right there. He had more kids. It tells you all the way throughout it. And there it is. He married another wife. They tell you right there that like I said, Median. You know what I'm saying? And Abraham took another wife, Keturah, and that's one of his sons, Median. So that land and all these others, like Sheba and all these other kids he had. I think he had 12 more sons, which was 9 sons, but 6 sons. And that's the land. That's their land. And Abraham had a grandson, Edom. And saying these is Lot kids. So at the end of the day, this is the area right here. You understand why Israel is called Israel. Like I said, Noah cursed Canaan. So the land of Canaan, the Israelites, the seed of Shem went there. You know what I'm saying? There's only one Jahlite son that was blessed, which was Abraham within the seed of Shem, because Abraham's father worshipped stone and wood. And Abraham's brother was burnt up, so obviously they weren't righteous enough as Abraham. So Abraham was the first man. Just like Noah was the man who walked off the ark. Abraham was the first. So where does Abraham come from? The Most High said, leave your father's house. Abraham he about to establish his new house. That's what you got to understand. Abraham, everybody comes from this area. Everybody's dark skinned at this time. Abraham's grandson, Genesis 25:25 tells you who the red flesh people is. Once again, I always just skip to it because I'm always there. Right there, Genesis 25, and the red flesh, and like a hairy garment. His name was Esau. And you gotta understand, Nimrod he was looking at Esau the whole time. Nimrod was on earth at the same time. That's who killed Nimrod. Esau, Edomite. You gotta understand who killed Nimrod, but you'll never know that. And when you understand this at this time, Israel has never been defeated in battle because the Most High has been with Israel this whole time. The Most High has never been, Israel has never been defeated. Put together. And during this time, Israel was so wicked because they asked for kings. And so Israel started to be defeated. They started getting conquered within. They judges started falling. You know what I'm saying? They asked for kings. And the kings was unrighteous. So now Israel got a split. And the Most High wasn't with them no more. So the Most High took Israel and gave them up. Now Israel got taken over by Babylon and like Nebuchadnezzar. And you got to think of like King Xerxes at this time. But before then, King David was destroying all Edom. He was destroying them to the point where they had to run to Egypt. They ran to Egypt. Edomites. They ran to Egypt and got a house with Pharaoh. And they was able, like I said, while all that shit was happening, when we was getting slaved and shit, while we was destroying, they was able to walk all the way to fucking Europe. And you can understand, you can walk from Africa, all the way from North Africa, you can walk to Europe. So now you looking at their house. This is their house. All this, Europe, all this, the UK, Spain, France, Italy, all this shit. You saying Germany used to be Austria-Hungary and Serbia before the assassination, if you know your history, then it became Germany off that shit, if you know your history. But if you know your whole history, you know this shit is all Edom. And you can understand all this shit. When you come to Greece and you understand the movie 300, at this time, like I said, the Most High placed all the Israelites, including the Jews, into this fucking bondage. And the fucking King Nebuchadnezzar, and the Persians got destroyed by these motherfucking the Greeks. In the fucking movie. But the Most High already told Daniel to tell Nebuchadnezzar that it was going to happen, because Nebuchadnezzar, his was the head statue. They was the head of the golden part. And these niggas with the shoulder and arms, what they fought in war with, like some different type of metal. But lower in fucking value, but stronger. Destroyed them. And after they got destroyed, the fucking Romans came to destroy them. You understand? I've been to Italy. They fucking straight up heathens. The fucking graven images is on the wall, right in Italy. No bullshit. It's just like how they tell you the movies. So you understand? The Edomite has walked up here and waged war against them this way. Because when Edom got destroyed by David, they didn't go this way. They walked this way. They traveled this way and literally fucking walk. You don't gotta fly. You literally can just walk. And they conquered this. They found an island and established their little kingdom here. You gotta understand, you can walk to Americas from here. These niggas like the Vikings, these niggas is cold-blooded. You think they tell you reptiles cold-blooded. These niggas jump in the water, ice cold freezing water. Literally running, jogging in the fucking wintertime and blistering snow. They love that shit. Cold shower, they love that shit. That's them. They fool you. I'm trying to tell you, they fool you with your own shit. They tell you it's a world war. There ain't no fucking world war. Ain't no war happening right here or all the way across this fucking fake shit. It's right here. These niggas fighting themselves. They world wars. This is Europe. The Edomites fighting their own war. That's what I'm trying to make you believe. You say you don't believe this shit. This shit tells you the truth. This shit was translated by the King of England. Like I said, the king of this place in 1600. This fucking word has been here before him. He did not give you this word. I'm going to tell you a fact. Like I said, they will kill you if you learn how to read when you was enslaved in bondage. You think your bondage started in the 1670s or some shit? Nah. This book was translated in 1611 or some shit. They will kill you if you could read this book when you was on that place. They ain't just say, here, take this book. This is yours. And when you read this book, it tells you who they are. That's why you would think they would kill you if you read this book. You don't get it. But you too ignorant to know. This book's been around forever. Why do you think they tell you that the fucking Ethiopia got the longest book? Because they rule the earth. I mean, you see them now driving in fucking cabs and everywhere you look, being, in bondage. In that gas station, always in their cab. You know what I'm saying? Around this area, the children of them. These are the children. Isn't this not Ethiopian? Ham, fucking Cain, and all them had many sons, so it's gonna branch off. They just like Mesopotamia, that shit is over here. Babylon, the fucking literally is right here, and the land of Ur is right here. This is where they all from. But the Most High said, come over here, because the Most High already know it, cursed them already. What the fuck is this? You understand the shit that you live in? It tells you who the fuck these people is. But you lost because you don't read the lost books. You just got this 66 books. You need more than that. But if you even read this, it would tell you who the red people is. Like I said, they can travel just like this around here and over generations. Came back, ruled all this shit, and destroyed them. Once again, your fucking bondage didn't start here in Africa. You were in bondage in the fucking lost books, in the Apocrypha. You were in bondage with these Greeks. From when they had destroyed Assyria, because you was in bondage with the Syrians. You was in bondage with these motherfucking Persians. King Alexander had you in bondage a long time ago that you don't get. You read Revelation to tell you that this city will stand. This Damascus will be here until the end. When you look upon it and say, oh shit, it's not a city no more. It will be destroyed. The river Euphrates is still here, like it tell you. Why is this even called Jerusalem? The people in this place is not from this place. You gotta understand, if you click on this shit, it will zoom in into this shit. This is not Jerusalem. Jerusalem was destroyed and burnt down by the Edomites. After the fucking king, the fucking first it was in Persia, it goes like this. Darius was the king before Xerxes. You gotta understand. And you know what I'm saying? And he made a decree after this shit be destroyed, because he destroyed it. And said, don't build. He said, build it again. And then niggas was like, don't build it again, because the Most High don't like our graven images. You build it again, they gonna rise against us. So they said, don't build it. So King Xerxes came around and they convinced this nigga to build it. But you understand, when you read the lost books, you gonna see that. Because he got destroyed. All the niggas got destroyed. But this is not how fucking Jew. This shit is all pagan. All this shit is pagan. Everything you see in here is pagan. The people in here pagan. The buildings pagan. Everything is pagan. The Edomite came and burnt that shit down after they destroyed us. So when we was in bondage over here, the Edomite came and burnt the fucking city down just out of spite. Remember, he a Shemite. Remember, you know what I'm saying? He mad. His children is mad because he didn't get the blessing. He mad. He gets no blessings. And he's sitting here over here fighting this shit. But the thing is, he destroyed the Persians, because the Persians is fucking Hamites. He can easily destroy these niggas like it's nothing, because they children of Ham. But Edomite can't destroy his own brother. He ain't supposed to fight your own brother. He just trying to destroy fucking the Ishmaelite. He can't destroy the Ishmaelite. It's impossible. And he can't, because the Ishmaelite is blessed by Abraham. Not with the covenant like us. We go against God. That's the only reason why we in our predicament. Because like I said, we undefeated.